Welcome back to Consumer Picks. Whether you're a new ham operator, preparing for emergencies, or need reliable backcountry communication, a good ham radio can be invaluable. We tested 6 popular models, from budget handhelds to professional digital units, comparing range, channels, build quality, and real-world usability. One stood out as the most complete, future-proof handheld. If you enjoy honest, hands-on reviews, subscribe. And let's start with number 6. Starting at number 6, the Baofeng UV5R Mini, and this is the compact grab-and-go option on our list. It puts out 5 watts, supports up to 999 channels, and includes AM, FM, and NOAA reception, which is a solid feature spread for something this small. What genuinely impressed me here is the phone programming setup. Instead of fumbling through a tiny keypad or needing a computer and cable, you can pair it with your phone through the OLA radio app and program frequencies directly from your device. That's a real convenience upgrade over traditional Baofeng programming workflows. It also ships with 2 antenna options, a standard short antenna and a longer 38cm 771 antenna, so you can adapt to different terrain and range needs, and the larger screen genuinely does look better than older Baofeng models like the classic UV5R. Where it lands at the bottom of this list is raw capability. Despite the nice screen and app convenience, this is still fundamentally a basic, compact handheld. It doesn't have the range, channel organization, or ecosystem support of the radios higher on this list. It's a great secondary radio or a gift for someone just getting into the hobby. Number 5, the original Baofeng UV5R. And honestly, this radio needs no introduction if you've spent any time around the ham radio community. Covering the standard 144 to 148 MHz and 420 to 450 MHz amateur bands, it offers 128 channels with a solid spread of CTCSS and CDCSS tone options, dual band and dual frequency displays, and independent A/B band operation. It supports chirp for easy computer-based programming, which has made it a favorite among hobbyists who like tinkering with their setup. The busy channel lockout and adjustable RF power are nice touches too, and the built-in LED flashlight is a small but genuinely useful extra in the field. The reason this sits at number 5 rather than higher is simply that the technology here hasn't meaningfully evolved. This is the same core radio that's been on the market for years. Compared to the more modern entries on this list with GPS, better batteries, and more organized channel management, the UV5R is starting to show its age. It's still a dependable, proven workhorse and an excellent budget starting point. Coming in at number 4, the Baofeng 5RM. And this is a genuine step up in both capability and thoughtful design. It covers a wide receiving range from 108 MHz all the way up to 520 MHz, plus dedicated transmit ranges on the 2-meter and 70cm amateur bands, and holds up to 999 storage channels on a 1.77-inch color screen that's noticeably easier to navigate than older Baofeng displays. The frequency copy feature stood out in my testing. Instead of manually programming a matching frequency, you can copy it directly from another radio, which saves real time when you're setting up a group for an event or outdoor trip. It also includes NOAA weather alerts, which double as legitimate emergency preparedness functionality when cell service is down, and the included speaker mic delivered noticeably clearer audio in noisy outdoor conditions than the base speaker alone. What holds it back from cracking the top 3 is that, while the feature set is strong, it's still fundamentally a general-purpose handheld without the deeper firmware ecosystem or accessory support of the radios ranked above it. That said, the accessory package here is genuinely generous. 2 full radio kits with batteries, chargers, antennas, and speaker mics included, which adds real value for anyone setting up communication for 2 people at once. At number 3, the Retevis ERT95, and this is a different category of radio entirely. A mobile transceiver built to install in a vehicle or set up as a home base station rather than carried in your pocket. If you want serious, long-range communication from a fixed or vehicle-mounted setup, this is the radio on our list built specifically for that job. The dual-band, dual-display design lets you monitor both the 2-meter and 70-centimeter bands simultaneously, which is genuinely useful for staying responsive to multiple channels at once. The 180-degree rotatable color screen is a smart, practical touch, letting you angle the display for visibility regardless of how it's mounted, and the illuminated buttons make nighttime operation far easier than most handhelds manage. I also appreciated the built-in cooling fan, which keeps the radio stable during extended high-power transmission, something handhelds simply can't match. The trade-off, obviously, is portability. This isn't a radio you're clipping to your belt on a hike. It requires a proper power source to run at full capability, and it's really built for a specific use case: vehicle installs, home base stations, or emergency-ready setups. For that specific job, though, it performs excellently, which is why it lands solidly in our top 3. At number 2, the Anytone AT-D878 UVII+, and this is where we move into genuinely professional-grade territory. This is a DMR digital radio, meaning it can communicate over worldwide IP-based digital networks. With 4,000 channel capacity, this radio is built for serious operators who need to organize complex channel plans across wide-reaching digital networks, not just local analog repeaters. The included 3,100 mAh battery now charges via USB-C, which is a welcome modern upgrade, and the full accessory package, programming cable, charger base, wrist strap, and PTT button means you're set up right out of the box. What really impressed me is that Anytone includes free, complete video training to help you actually learn how to program and operate this radio, which matters a lot given how much more complex DMR digital operation is compared to a standard analog handheld. The only reason this doesn't take the top spot is accessibility. DMR digital radio has a real learning curve, and this radio is genuinely overkill if you just want straightforward local repeater communication. For operators ready to step into digital networks and take advantage of worldwide connectivity, though, this is an outstanding future-facing choice. At number 1, the Baofeng BF-F8 HP PRO is the most complete handheld on this list. Its tri-band 2 MHz, 1.25 MHz, and 70cm coverage offers more repeater flexibility than dual-band models. It also receives aviation AM and OAA weather, FM radio, and wideband VHF/UHF, with 1,000 channels across 10 zones for easy organization. Firmware updates keep adding features, while built-in GPS, USB-C charging, and BTEC CPS and chirp support make it a genuinely future-proof platform. For the most versatile all-around handheld, the BF-F8 HP PRO earns the number 1 spot. That wraps up our best ham radios of 2026. For a vehicle or base station, choose the Retevis RT95. For DMR, go with Anytone. And for the best overall handheld, the BF-F8 HP PRO is our top pick. Links are in the description. If this helped, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.